Hey, what's up? Welcome back to our off-grid property in North Idaho. Our second winter here on the property is quickly approaching, and a few weeks ago we discovered a major problem with how we built our building. We've been waiting for a break in the weather to get this project done, but with nothing but rain and then snow in the forecast, we need to get this done ASAP. So let's get to it.
Winter's coming.
Winter's here.
So what's our major problem with our building? There are mice in the walls, in the attic, everywhere. When we did our siding, we didn't know that we needed to order a bottom trim piece to keep rodents from getting in. And basically what's happening is that they're able to climb up all of these channels and they take them straight into our walls. And now that we've started heating our building, we made basically like a mouse condo. I was sitting upstairs the other day and I could hear them running on the rafters in the attic. So it's time to get this addressed because it's only going to get worse as it gets colder. We were able to order the trim profile we need and we're hoping that we can get that installed today so that we stop attracting mice, because that's gross and kind of freaky.
The problem is that because this wainscot is the board and batten pattern with concealed fasteners, I think we have to take the entire bottom row of metal off the whole building to get this on, because this needs to go on before this.
I'm thinking that maybe we can dig away and just slip it underneath. We're gonna try that, and if my way doesn't work, we're gonna have to do it Riley's way, which is gonna take all day. Away.
What if we took this corner cap off and then we could slide it in from the end?
Oh. I'm so terrified that a mouse is just going to come running out.
That'd be pretty funny.
Stinky bugs!
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here. Oh my god, they're every... Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Turns out it's not just mice getting into our walls.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
This isn't gonna work, and there's no way we're gonna do this all the way around this whole building.
Oh, you guys, I was so hopeful that the slide them in technique was gonna work, but it's not. We're gonna have to remove the siding around our entire building to get these on. And all of the bugs we're finding are just completely solidifying to us that we should have ordered this trim profile from the beginning. This is a major bummer.
Okay, now we just put them back, and the shortest wall's done. These little bugs are called stinky bugs, and I don't know what the deal is this year, but there have been thousands of them.
Okay, we're done complaining because we have no choice. We have to do this. So let's look on the bright side, which is that it looks way better.
It really does. Like every time I look down at the bottom of that, I was always sort of disappointed with the way it finished out, and that is how it's supposed to look.
We're gonna get this done today.
It really didn't take that long. Let's get to it.
Well, it did. This piece.
At least.
Is that from a mouse?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's how they were getting in. Same with down there.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, that's not the right color.
That's not funny. Can I just like click my heels together and it be done?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We got the long wall done, which is the good news, but we're soaking wet and so cold, so we need to take a break and warm up.
We'd like to thank Huel for sponsoring this video. We have been crazy busy around here prepping for winter, and the last thing that I want to do is stop what I'm doing and go make lunch. And we used to just skip lunch, but that's not healthy and it leaves us both feeling a little bit grumpy. But then we found Huel a few months ago, and I'm not kidding when I say that we've had it for lunch almost every single day. Huel Black Edition contains everything my body needs in a convenient on-the-go bottle. It is 100% nutritionally complete, contains 27 essential vitamins and minerals, and is super high in protein. Plus, it has less than 5% sugar. It's also an easy source of fiber, it contains probiotics, and has no artificial sweeteners. It's perfect for breakfast or lunch. I love that I can make it ahead of time, throw it in the excavator, and have a satisfying meal whenever I want. My usual go-to is the cookies and cream, but lately I've been mixing the strawberry and the banana half and half to make my own banana split. So get started with Huel today by clicking the link in the description below, and you'll even get a free shirt and a free shaker with your first order. And thanks again to Huel for sponsoring this video and keeping us fueled all day, and sometimes all night. I am so cold and my hands are freezing.
There is not room for both of us at this thing, but I think Riley's also forgetting about something else that we own. I think maybe this will do the trick.
Oh yeah.
Alright you guys, we ate some lunch, we put some dry clothes on, we're back at it, and we're gonna try to stay a little bit drier this time. I think I have a plan.
Uh-oh.
Okay you guys, we are fed, we are in dry clothes, and I'm hoping that we will stay a little bit drier. This is going pretty well. I mean, we've already got one of the two long walls done. We're gonna keep pushing through. I would love to get this all done today. I don't know if that's possible, but we're gonna try. Your trash bag's working. That would have been going down your butt crack.
Yeah, at least it's not down my crack now. When we poured this concrete landing outside the door, we poured it right up against the siding. So now we can't get these pieces off. I think I can just pull it apart right here though. Oh, yep, I can. I'm getting it.
Alright you guys, so the really good news is that because of the house wrap, these bugs couldn't actually get in our walls and they couldn't get up past this trim, so they were really just stuck down in here. The problem is that the mice were chewing holes in the house wrap and they were able to get all the way up the walls. So luckily our whole building's not infested with stink bugs.
What is this?
Necessity is the mother of all invention.
Umbrella pod. Is this for you to stand under?
I had to protect our nice camera to take a few thumbnail photos, and I realized that this can also protect us. Oh yeah. We're making sure to put them back in the order we take them off. That way the old holes are lining up and we know that everything's staying plumb and where it should be. That wall went really smoothly.
All right. Last piece on this wall. All right, well, that's officially halfway done.
All right, guys.
More than halfway.
We are more than halfway. All right, we are gonna run down this long wall now. We've already got a lot of them pulled off. This should go pretty quick. Oh yeah. Much better.
Check it out. It's where the mice have been tunneling in through our house wrap into the inside of our walls. Just kidding. There's even a little gap in the insulation right there.
Can you get that piece back on now? Nice job.
Done. We're cruising now. We're losing daylight.
Last piece on this wall, and then we just have the back wall to do, which we're hoping is going to be easier because there's no wainscoting. Wow.
Another wall bites the dust. If all we have to do is undo the screws and slide it in, it's going to be easy. If we have to take the sheets off.
It's working. That's working. I mean, I don't know why it's stuck. Oh my gosh, this is working. good news, you guys, is that went really smoothly.
I am so glad that Courtney's plan worked back here because I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm tired, and we're done.
There is still a glaring issue that we haven't acknowledged, which is that this means that there are rodents in our walls and in our attic. We're gonna need to deal with that, but that is gonna be a problem for tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then.
Now for the really scary part. How are we looking up here? Oh, check it out. So that's a little mouse tunnel. More little mouse tunnels. Definitely have mice up here in the roof. And now that we've sealed off their entryway down the bottom, they're kind of trapped in here, trapped in the ceiling, trapped in the walls. We don't want to poison them because then they'll die and get stuck inside our walls. We want to catch them and get them out of here. You can see here that they were using this rib as a highway to get up and down this wall. Same thing right there. Pretty crazy. This is an electric trap that we've been using, and I find that it works super well. All right, that one's set. I'm just gonna put it right here. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 traps set. Hopefully that does it for us. Hopefully we catch these mice. This is not one of the most glamorous parts of living off-grid out here in the woods.
Good morning, you guys. It is a beautiful day. It's the first sunny day we've had in a week, and it's the last warm day we're gonna have for a long time. We've got some seriously cold temperatures in the forecast for next week. I need to get this project done before the cold weather comes in, so today we are painting the door. Thanks to everyone who voted on the last video. It was a pretty much 50-50 split, but I think the color we picked is gonna turn out really nice. Step one is gonna be to get all of the mud and dirt off of this building.
Now that we got this base trim on, the bugs have been trying to get back in the walls, but they can't get in there. And that's awesome that we no longer have bugs crawling up inside of our walls.
A lot of you had wanted to know when we were going to paint this door, and the answer is never. We actually, well, sort of never. We want it to totally rust and get a really nice even patina, and then we'll clear coat it.
Courtney got her automotive detailing brushes and is now detailing the building. Courtney, you are ridiculous.
I know. It's totally working.
Where did you get your water for this project?
In the rain.
She put this bucket under the eave of the building and just caught rainwater off the roof. We've had a lot of questions about rain collection and why we're not catching the water off of our roof. And the fact is that we definitely plan to catch rainwater off the roof of this building and use that for all kinds of stuff around here. It's just that other projects have ended up higher on our priority list and we haven't gotten around to putting gutters on the building yet.
Now we hope that the sun stays out and the wind keeps blowing, and hopefully this will dry off, and I'm hoping that I can paint it today. The high today is 50. That's still a little too cold to be painting, so I'm gonna use our diesel heater to try to get everything a little bit warmer.
Courtney down. She bent over to pick up the sprayer off the ground and threw her back out. So now she's on chair duty.
This sucks. I haven't thrown my back out in like 5 years.
I'm definitely not qualified to do this paint job today. The winner of the contest was Wheat Penny. Wow, I painted a door. It's for real snowing outside now.
I'm infamous for starting paint projects at really bad times, like when the sun's setting or it's raining, and apparently when it's snowing too. And I'm not panicking because the door might look pink right now, but it's gonna dry way darker than it's sprayed.
You say you're not
I'm
panicking?
not panicking.
You're not panicking?
I'm not panicking. No, I panicked at the paint store when he mixed it too, and then when it dried it looked really good.
Got the second coat on just as the sun is setting, and now we're into cleanup mode. Not my favorite part, but that also means that the project's done. Whoops. Overspray all over the concrete. All right, no harm, no foul. It came clean.
I think that looks really nice. I'm super happy with how it came out. I'm trying to not tweak my back right now. I've kind of been putting this off because there's just so much prep work involved with paint, but I'm so glad that we did it because it looks amazing. The side of our building is almost done. We only have one thing left to do, and that's to put the porch lights up, and I think we're going to try to tackle that tomorrow. There is one more thing we need to do tonight that I think we've both been avoiding, and that is that we need to check our mouse traps.
Oh. The traps in the ceiling.
It's been 2 nights. So I'm gonna put my money on 3. What's your?
I'm going with 1. I think we got 1 mouse.
Okay, let's see.
Well, looks like Courtney and I were both wrong. We caught 2, but I think there are still more. So I'm gonna reset the traps and we're gonna check them in a few more days. Welcome back. It's actually been a few days since I was here working on this project. My previous attempt to tie this generator into our off-grid power system using materials I already had laying around didn't go very well. So I went ahead, picked up some number 6 SO cable, and we're gonna get this thing hooked up. I'm working on getting the last electrical connections hooked up on the inverters, and it just started snowing. First snow is here, guys. It's early November and we just got our first snow. How long do you think it'll stick around for? An hour? A day? A month? We'll see. Oh, it's starting to snow pretty hard. I'm cold. All right, well, fast forward a little bit here. I've got the power from the generator coming into this box where I then split it off into each inverter. I've got the inverters all wired up. It's time to go fire up the generator and see if it'll charge our system. Okay, let's see. So I go like this. All right, I threw the breaker on, and as soon as I walked in here, I heard a click in the inverters. I'm pretty sure we're charging, but we're about to find out. All right, well, a few minutes later, and everything's holding steady. We've got 13,000 watts coming in from the generator, charging up our batteries, along with currently 350 watts coming in from our solar panels. Now this winter, even with our short days, if we have multiple days of clouds in a row, we're not gonna have to worry about how we're gonna get charged into these batteries because we have a backup option. But not only is this a backup option, these inverters can also do power assist, which means that they can stack, the inverter output can stack on top of the generator output, giving us now 33,000 watts that we can work with. And that's pretty awesome. I guess I'm done here, so see you later.
It's snowing!
It's super snowing. It's sticking.
You guys, this is it. I think that winter is officially here.
Oh my gosh, this is the thing. Moon. All right, so this is the first day that we've had snow in the solar panels, and I wanted to show you guys something that's pretty cool. So these panels are bifacial panels, which means that they're able to collect light not only on the front side, but also on the back side. So on a day like today, where the front of the panels are covered in snow, and even though there's cloud cover and the sun's not fully overhead, we are still currently making 1,300 watts of solar, and that's pretty darn impressive considering the sun can't even get to them. What I expect to see happen today is as these panels collect sunlight off the backside, the panel is actually going to heat up and melt the snow off the front so that we don't actually have to do any clearing. Let's see what happens. And just like that, we're now making 4,300 watts of power. So it totally worked. The sun got collected off the back of the panels, it heated them up, it melted the snow off, and now we're making way more power and I didn't have to do anything. That's awesome. I'm excited to see what it's like with a lot thicker of a snow layer on it, but proof of concept, it works. Our panels are self-clearing. That was so cool.